It's so weird.
Especially
I'm so used to. I'm gonna have to probably do takes and takes and takes.
with her and Miss Vague. Put this part in it.
No, okay. Do you
put the vague part in it? Don't cut that out.
I like holding it. I don't know why. No,
Oh.
I like her.
Cut the vague.
You keep this in there. You help me.
Seriously. I'm trying to do the intro.
Okay, sorry.
As y'all can see, it's already vibes and funny. Vibes and laughter. Welcome back to another episode of Quality Time with Quinn. As you guys can see, I have guests. Yay. We have Aisha Nubian.
Hey,
and we have Star, a new friend, because this is my first time meeting her. And of course, she was like, why do you put her in the podcast?
Okay.
So, and of course, your host, Tomboy Quinn. Are y'all ready to spend some quality time? Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So,
well, first, can we get a sip of our wine and cheers?
Okay.
To
yeah. Thank you. Oh,
Quality Time with
Quality
Season 2. Thank you.
Yeah, let's
Season
go.
2.
All right.
Okay. So, we have a lot to talk about. There's not just one specific conversation that we're going to talk about because, you know, us girls, we get to talking and it's kiki and haha and it just
goes.
It just veers. So we just gonna go with the flow and do what it do, baby. Who said that? Ray Charles or was that Jamie Foxx?
Jamie.
It was the same character though. So
but who originally said it?
Wasn't it Jamie?
Jim Fox. Ray Charles.
No, I think it was Jamie Foxx. He was like, I'm gonna make it do what it do.
Yeah,
he was in the song with Kanye West. That's it.
If you see this Jamie, my bad.
Girl.
For real.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx gonna see this.
Yeah,
he sure is.
Yeah.
We saw her in advance.
No, for real.
I love that. Okay, so what did we say?
We was gonna talk about how we should get to know a person before being in a relationship.
Okay, that's perfect. Yeah.
That's perfect.
Love it. Learning before loving.
Learning before loving.
I like that.
And I really feel like that's so important because I feel like in today's day, society, we rush into things.
Yeah.
You know, and we even make it into jokes. Like, you know, you've seen those memes where it be like, I just had a nice talk with him and she's already delusional.
Yeah. We already married.
And it's like, I don't know where that came from. Like this microwave relationship vibe. Like, but at this point, you know, because I have definitely done it. Rushed into things like for sure.
I'm in love the second day, like that's my man.
You know, super in love day one
and it's all off of potential.
Right. Don't even know him yet. That's my man.
Yeah.
You know, and then it's like
got hearts by his name.
Everything. And then don't give it up. Don't be there fucked around and gave it up.
We really go together.
That's my husband now.
Yeah, we really go together.
Whether he know it or not.
Like, we go together real bad.
Real bad.
Real bad. You know what I'm saying? So it's like and then you rush into these things and you realize, I don't know what it is about after I have sex, it's like another layer is over my eyes. Now, like that little thing on your tooth, I hate it. Like that little smell you got, can't stand it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't like you. I don't think I really like you. Yeah. But you know what? There's a saying where you masturbate before you go on a date. Because I feel like it
relieves that sexual tension
and also it opens your eyes to what you really focused in there for. Like I'm not like, cause like if you go out with somebody, like of course y'all just met, y'all been talking for a couple of days, sex does come up in the conversation, and he, you know, men they be lying on their dicks sometimes. They be like, I can do this to you, I'm gonna do. So that's in the back of your head.
Yeah.
So when you go on that date or y'all go somewhere, I feel like if you masturbate before you date, it'll strictly keep you on that focus.
But is masturbation a sin?
I don't know.
Because that's where I be like,
it is.
Is it?
Yes, it is. It's in the Bible.
It's a sin.
Yeah, it is.
Dang, I can't be
it's definitely spoke about it.
What?
There was.
Natalie be playing. Wait,
right
behind it. No, I'm kidding, guys.
Wait, I've seen the video. They posted it on Twitter.
No, yeah, she really did.
It
She
was
was on there
Twitter.
lying. She was on there lying like she didn't. It was.
But
no, she said she do. She said I got an OnlyFans. So yeah, I do be. She admitted it.
The imagery of doing it like a beatbox, that sounds real rough.
Yeah,
and aggressive.
no, because in the video she kind of
this girl. I swear in the video she was like this, covering the titties under a shower like this.
Yeah, like seriously.
Like girl, what you cover your titties for? I see your whole ass coochie.
Was it like? Did she look enthused? Like
no, it just looked like she was just doing it for just doing it. Cause it didn't even look. There was no sex appeal. There was no.
I don't think
girl,
she has
it didn't give.
But we ain't gonna get on anatomy.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave that alone.
I'm gonna leave her alone.
Well, I think that.
But that is a good idea.
It is. You know, masturbating before you. I could see how that would. Maybe if you have sexual tension, relieve that sexual tension, or just like you said, open up your eyes. I don't know, but what if you don't masturbate?
I mean, then you really have to. I feel like if you don't masturbate, then you stay on track for sure. Like go to a public place to where you can't, like where they can't get you.
No,
but that's what it's saying in that book too.
That's where I got that from too. Oh, and speaking of, it's in my bag too.
Why men marry bitches?
Why men like bitches?
Why men love bitches? By Sherry Argo. Like you guys definitely should take a look into that. Because she do talk about that. Like you could save yourself a lot. You could like the guy. She was like, don't play with him, don't tease him, but like show him a little bit of public affection. Like, but make sure y'all in public places to where it's not like meats rubbing on your shoulder is giving you the idea that
this was next.
Trying to exfoliate my
it was cold inside. It was really cold.
Okay, but you know that's a good idea. You say set yourself up for success. Go to a public setting.
See me, like when it comes to like dating, like without sex or just like talking to a new person, like getting to know a person, me like mentally and like physically, I won't get turned on unless like spiritually I fuck with you. Like I feel that on that type of intimate level to even be able to be intimate with you. Like back in the day, I didn't have that. But now it's like if I don't fuck with you on a different level, I can't even lay in the bed with you because it ain't gonna be good. Like I'm not gonna be into it. I'm gonna be irritated by you. Anything you do, you own me the wrong way. Like just because I don't fuck with you on that level. Like that's why, so like that's why I'm big on like I don't just have sex with a person like unless I really fuck with them. Like the last 10 years, the only people I slept with is my kids' daddies. Like the ones who got proof is the only one that I done slept with. Like, and not just saying because they got proof because we got a kid, but
even if you got proof, girl,
that is not me.
That is not me. This is AI. That is a clone.
That's not me.
That is not me. But they shouldn't even stay with me there because that's a whole nother story. Like, that's why I like to wait. Like, but I'm not gonna lie, like waiting always ain't perfect. How they be like, you know, how we saying like it might be little or it might be trash. You don't wait all the time. I did it. I waited 6 months and I got it, and it was little. But I fucked with you. I'm already in love with you. Yeah. So now I'm like, okay, I can get past that. Or like, oh, he know what he doing with the little thing. Yeah. It feel like it's good because maybe I'm delusional or something. You're just, and I'm in love. Yeah.
Is it not necessarily delusion, right? You took the time to see the.
I mess with him on a spiritual level. Like, I mess with you. Totally I've messed with your vibe. Yeah.
Like if I could see, even if it's been 3 months, 2 months.
Yeah.
We have that spiritual connection. I can see how we add value to each other. I might be more inclined.
Yeah. And the sex would be a lot better.
You know, but I think that like I don't know, y'all. Because I just be feeling like I've been fucking up out here. That's what
I'm not gonna lie, I ain't fucking up too. So yeah. I mean, not recently because
you fix that.
Right, because you been showing out of it.
Not recently. I'm saying in and out of the relationship that we have had, like I fucked up a lot.
Yeah.
Like I fuck with men just because it sound good. Like I'm like I said, like how they give you that conversation. Oh, I'm gonna do you like this. Oh, I ain't never been like that before.
Yeah. you get curious and be like, oh, okay, I gotta try that.
But then it don't be.
But I'm the one that turn them out. So. I don't get turned off. They it just be sounding good, but yeah.
I be feeling like that end result. I don't know. I just see. I guess the most important thing, right, is once we take our time to learn you before I love you, then I can see the longevity.
That too.
You know what
and
I'm
the
saying?
and that longevity and connection for sure.
Yeah. Like we would start to build a bond with each other to where it would hurt you to hurt me. Like that's where that is what I desire. Like, you know, not necessarily you act like because I would hope not. I'm attracted to men. You know, so I don't want you to act like me, a female.
Yeah.
But just be cognizant, like, you know, thoughtful. Thoughtful. Hell, that's it. Be thoughtful before you act. I would want you to have that, you know, that love, and I hope that that's established by waiting.
Yeah. When you learn, like you take the time to learn a person, because I always say that, like we get blinded by how they come on to us. So in the beginning, you loving, you motivating, you doing all this nice gestures, you feeding me everything I want to hear. Exactly. But then after I give you what you've been asking for, what you've been wanting, like I'm giving you a relationship and commitment, or I'm giving you sex, and you don't feel like you don't have to give me that anymore. So now your true colors are starting to show out. You used to open the door for me, but now 6 months down the line, you looked at me like, girl, open the door. Why you ain't open it? But you told me this is the type of man you were, who opens doors and do all of this, feet rubs, massages, and all of this stuff. But then later on down the line, that's not really you. Like people hold on masks, so it take a while to actually know a person's true colors. A year ain't even long enough. Like no, it's not long enough. Like I done been with somebody like, damn, you did a whole 360. This is not who I fell for. That's because that was who he was. He had on a mask. You hid your true colors for so long.
Exactly. And even with all of that, even years down the line, you really don't know a person until you move in with them or have a kid with them. Because definitely that's where that come in.
So then, what is your solution? You do the 90-day rule? Do you wait a year before you get intimate? Like, how do you determine? Without consulting God, right? I'm saying, like, if we were to go on our own way, how do you know? What do you do? How do you prevent being love bombed? Or how do you prevent 6 months later, I'm getting all this good shit, I get you some coochie, and then now you, like, how do you even?
I feel like the only way is God, because baby, how else will I know? I'm me by myself, like, you can only see so much, but God can see everything. So like, God, you know if you sent this person for me or not, or you know if this person's true intentions. So it's like, I gotta pray, God, what is it? Show me they true intentions. Show me this. Like, you know, you come out to me, you I want to go to church with you. I want to have build this godly relationship with you, or spiritual relationship with you, and then time comes to start doing these things, and then you don't even really mess with God.
Me, do I want to go to the titty?
Yeah, exactly. Like you don't even know God. You don't got a relationship, and you don't plan on it. Like,
I don't want to see it too personal.
But seriously, that's what it really is. It's personal. Well, I can't think.
What, like experiences?
Yes, personal experiences. That's what mainly like. I want it to be, because you how can I learn from you if you ain't been through it? And to jump off to backpack off of her, where she was saying like God will really show you. Also, as God is showing you, don't ignore them red flags.
Come on.
Because they're gonna always they're gonna
be there. You were just blinded.
They gonna show them red. They gonna show their true colors, because what people give you enough rope to hang themselves with. They not gonna be out here like, okay, I could take you to church, I could do this and do that, and da 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 da. But somewhere in there, in that year, in that 6 months, or however the case may be,
they was there.
They gonna show some shit that you don't like about them. They gonna show that red flag gonna be waving like,
and then you look back and be like, damn, it was a lot of red
flags. I ignored it.
Do you like? Okay, let's talk about that. When girls ignore red flags, is she desperate? Is she lonely? Because if you knew that, let's say somebody.
But did they recognize the red flags?
Hell yeah, you recognize them. I don't know nobody that. I'll say for myself, right? I asked God to show me about this guy. It hadn't even been a whole 24 hours. This nigga started acting a fool in 12. And I still kept talking to him. But at that point, right, I know that I just asked the Most High to show me about him. And I'm the one who received the message of him acting a fool within. And I'm the one who counted up the hours.
That's why God be like, well, I showed you. Now it's up to you to take it or leave it, or go through it and then recognize it, boo.
You know, but then if you keep it, I think that's my point. And I be having this conversation with girls all the time. So if you ignore the red flags, are you then desperate? Are you just so thirsty for a relationship and somebody to love you that you blindly continue to go through this? Because if he showed you one, there comes two.
That's what I'm saying. If they gonna continue to backpack off
and
each
they
other.
get brighter and brighter
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
bigger.
Uh-huh.
So
it depends on the woman though, on the female.
They be
Like
turning
some
highlighter
people
colors.
some females may be desperate. Some might need attention. Some might need love. Some might just be looking to get over another person. Like it just all depends on what that one woman is.
I'll say low self-esteem, bitch.
You're weakening me.
I feel like for me personally, I feel like when I ignore red flag, because I definitely do.
Yeah.
I feel like it's one of those. I see the potential in people.
Mm-hmm.
I always see the potential, like of what they could.
My mama said that's the Raggedy Ann spirit. My mama
said
fix
some shit.
I think I ever seen a doll Raggedy Ann. She missing hair, missing buttons, missing an eye. My mama said that's the Raggedy Ann spirit. You see a man with what hairline uneven, dusty, and you like, all he needs is a fade. Oh, let me put these little buttons on him. Let me thread them back on up. Like, no, bitch. I'm
not gonna lie, but I'm for some odd reason I feel like I like building a man up from nothing to something.
This ain't Build-A-Bear, bitch.
It's not, but I'm building them for me. But then that low key turn on you too because you done built this motherfucker up, and now he. What movie was that?
With Taraji, is that the movie talking about when she helped him the whole time?
No, this is real life.
No,
I did that for a nigga. Got her fly, bought him shoes, and walked right out my fucking life. Bitch, I'll never.
Say I gave some shoes and he walked out. What movie is that with Martin Lawrence and somebody else's face?
This nigga got on the
exactly. What movie is that?
Are you talking? Oh, you talking about?
They got Martin Lawrence in it.
Yeah. Damn.
With Taraji?
No, not Taraji.
It's an old movie.
He's talking about. She's talking about. Yeah,
there we go.
Thin line
between love and hate. Yeah,
and then also those other movie with Gabrielle Union in it.
I think like a man.
No. It's an old one too.
Players, not players.
Damn.
I'm not talking about players ball.
No, what's that other one? I can't even.
Deliver Us from Evil.
Yeah, I want to say yeah. It might be because they was talking about. I don't know.
Evil was a bitch though.
She was.
I don't know if that was fixing a man up.
No, it was her sisters. They were.
She was trying to fix her sisters.
Her sisters were doing like dating other men, and they were going through like their different experiences. But I think the one I am talking about is a Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
Yeah, Marlon.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I from listening to my mom, that be making a lot of sense to me. Like, why do I, with all the things that I put into myself, if I'm working on, I'm trying to read my Bible, just trying to be a better person, why would I look at you and start looking for my purse to sew buttons on you? Like,
that's true.
Why would I not just, stay single and stay patient and wait till someone that comes that is to my liking and we're more equally yoked.
Do you feel impatient? Like, why do you? Yeah.
I feel impatient? Yes. I definitely feel like I'm getting older. I don't have no kids. That crosses my mind. We talk about this. That crosses my mind all the time, just as far as like establishing a family.
Yeah, so you might just be in a rush. That's probably why you keep on.
Desperation.
That's another reason too.
Desperation.
When y'all asked why do I forgot what it was earlier. You asked the question earlier, and I meant to put my 2 cents in. Where I feel like Instagram, it shows so many people in relationships, and they be showing like just the love part.
Yeah, they only show the good part.
Yeah, like them traveling, him buying her roses, the petals on the floor, the beaches and stuff like that, the dates and stuff like that. I feel like we're so just like at all. Yeah, exactly. And be like, oh my God, he did that for her. I want somebody to do that for me.
Yeah, I hate when people tell me, like, a lot of people from our city be like, oh, y'all relationship goals. Like, I don't like for people to look at me and my relationship as a relationship goal. Like, yeah, we could have a good relationship, but y'all only see what we show y'all. So what goal are y'all? What do y'all just want somebody to dress alike? Want somebody that, like, what part of y'all? What part of this that y'all think y'all can't get on y'all own? Like, I never looked at no relationship or, like, I don't want to be idolized. So don't look at it like, oh, this relationship goes, because on social media, you don't know what they going. They only going to show the good. I'm not. Some people do show the bad now.
Me.
But I'm not going to be on. Yeah, I'm not going to be on social media.
Close friends going on. I be going to fuck up.
Look at what she look like, y'all. Like,
no, I know that.
I know her.
For the record, I do not be showing up bitches on there. Like I did do that.
know though.
Girl, I mean,
I think that like I don't know. I feel like everybody is. I feel like right. You don't want to admit that you get caught up in the imagery, but I just feel like everybody does. Mine may be for a relationship. Yours might be for fitness. Yours might be for riches. I just feel like you guys correct me if I'm wrong. You feel me?
Fitness, riches,
you
okay, love.
You know, like, so I feel like we're like kind of set up to fall for that shit, even though we know better.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just personally speaking for myself. I think that maybe I won't say desperation. That's harsh.
Yeah,
that's cruel,
it is.
Right? It's kind of harsh. I think it depends on your specific situation. I know my situation, so I could be more in a rush.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I don't. You know, that could
like
be my thing.
That clock is clicking.
I feel like my
something.
Clock is ticking. Like I need to start establishing something. So maybe that could be my thing. I'm not gonna put that on America.
Yeah. But I feel like even with that I feel like with society that pushes the thing too, because why am I so in a rush to be in love? Like, and then even with that, do I even love myself? Like, right. do I even like what? Do I gotta? Myself that what song is that? Like, you gotta love for the both. Do you love us enough for the both of us?
I love me.
And I love you enough for the both of us. Okay. And no, I don't.
I only love me wholly
because I can't carry this relationship.
Yeah.
I can't have enough love for the both of us.
But see, that's why I think like, and that's why I be praying for patience, because if I'm working on myself, I'm praying that God sends me somebody that's working on himself. So we are gonna have to help each other. You know, we partners in this thing. But I don't want to have to come to you when you are completely broken. Like I'm still picking up all the pieces to get you together while working on me. I feel like at that point, you will start to change to your environment. That's how it typically works. Like you change, your environment can change you before you change it. So if you're not strong enough and you're trying to piece together somebody that is supposed to be stronger than you. That's what the narrative is about men. You're supposed to be physically, more emotionally stronger than I. So if I'm coming to you trying to put you back together, I feel like that's just bad on my end. Yeah. So I think
you gotta come healed this way.
You feel me? Like, or you can come partially healed. Just be working on it.
I want a motherfucker fully healed because.
But we ain't fully healed.
But that's what I'm saying. You would have to fully heal within yourself. That's why I feel like therapy is really good. But even if you don't do therapy, I feel like reading books that are self-help, because like some people can't afford therapy or whatever the case may be. But I feel like self-help books do really help because it does open your eyes. Like a lot of all the stuff in this book I was already doing, but it was some stuff and I was like, yeah. Oh, let me. So I feel like that's why I said, do you really fully love yourself? Because if you fully really love yourself, you're not really out here like, ooh, he look good. Yeah, he come in my life. He do all of this.
Your man is gonna come to you if you praying to God, like, because
men are the
you go looking for him.
What is it? Men are the hunters.
Yeah. Exactly.
They're supposed to come after you, but then at the same time, you do have to go outside for it, though.
But you do.
But do you?
No, not really. Okay, social media, dude.
I go out to my car and find my husband just in this little small walk. He might be riding past,
but you still went outside. Or the supermarket, Target, wherever. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, you do have to fully heal yourself in order to go to the next person, because we all have triggers. Like the triggers be triggering. Like
I think this.
Yeah, you don't know what they are until it happened, and then you have to think about where did that come from. Like, is it childhood trauma? Parent trauma? Is it just life trauma that the life experiences that you have had up until the age you are? Like,
fuck that, it's in the food. These niggas is eating Wingstop, Wiener Schnitzel,
drinking lean, popping perks,
not doing no type of exercise, looking saggy, collecting estrogen.
It's a bunch of hormones in this food.
This shit is just absorbing in you niggas' pores. Then you get mad when we call you sassy. It's in the chicken, nigga. Put the Wingstop down.
It is in the chicken. It's in the meat. It's in the meat. That's why they get
want to say I'm negative because he's sassy. Please edit this whole.
No. I'm not.
Say I'm not.
I might get that part out, but this is funny as fuck.
The nigga is full of wing stop and winger schnitzel. And want to talk about self-help.
Eating out every day. Nigga, can you cook a meal? You want me to cook one?
No.
But I do. Okay, look, bringing up that, right? Because I was talking to my friend, and he was like, I just feel like in today's society, like, it doesn't benefit a man.
To do what?
Nothing. He feels like it doesn't benefit him to be in a relationship, doesn't benefit him to get married. That's why one of your topics was like, I think you said, is marriage like a partnership or a business
transaction? Mm-hmm.
And I'm starting to see, and I don't know if these individuals are looking at like celebrities who get all their money took, but average Joes get their money took too. So I don't know necessarily where this is coming from, but I hear a lot of men feeling like that, like
a business transaction,
or it's just not profitable for them.
and that's true though, because like in a relationship, if you can't add to me, then we'd have no. What are we together for? Like, it's say you're supposed to use people, but you got to be careful how they use me. Like, don't misuse me. You can use me to your like my dude always say, if you need this paid or you need this, like for instance, I wanted to like say invest in that camera that's like $600. Okay. He'll say like, okay, if you know that you need a camera, well, why don't you ask me? That's what I'm here for. Why don't you use your resources? Like, I'm here. Ask me for it. Like, closed mouth don't get fed. But at the same time, if I can't use you, then what are you here for? Like, if I can't benefit from you, then why are we together? Like, it don't have to necessarily be benefits like, oh, I'm just living off of you. Yeah. But we got to be able to benefit each other, or we're not. The relationship is pointless. Like, I watched a sermon. He was saying like, God put us together to multiply. So if you coming to me, you subtracting from me and constantly taking, then why are we together? We're supposed to be together to multiply. So when you give me something, or I put food on the table, or you put money in my hands and I go double it, or like, anything, multiply. When you get together, y'all have kids, y'all multiply. So if we're subtracting, nigga, I don't need you.
Like Keisha K. Orr,
with
all that money and she's
multiply. You supposed to be able to.
I think with that whole multiply thing, they think of it as kids. I mean, like having kids, because a lot of men still do be stuck in that's all women are for, cooking, cleaning, and making babies. And it's like we live in a whole different day and age where I have to work too. I have to go out here and get it too. If you making enough money to where I don't have to, then okay then.
Yeah, then I can do all these duties.
Yeah. It ain't no gender roles for this motherfucker.
See, my brother said he be talking to his girlfriend. He told his girlfriend that it's 3 golden S's in a relationship to stay successful that he feel like women don't get. It's sex, silence, and a sandwich. He feels like we don't understand the 3 major principles as to what will make your man happy. But I will say this: my brother's girlfriend is Hispanic because
and that's their culture. They are taught to.
She fucks with it though. And it's working for him.
Yeah. That's why a lot of men do date out of our race, because different races have different like culture
like norms, like practices.
Yeah, culture practices are just like in general, like a lot of these cultures are raised to they raise their women to be submissive, and like, okay, there's not a problem with submissiveness, but to be that type of woman to basically cater to their man. Like, what you need, Papa? What you want, Papa? All of that. And it's just like with black women, majority of us, and I'm not going to say all of us, majority of us were raised by single women. So it's like single independent women. So I was raised by a single independent woman. So what I see my mama do, that's why when you're sitting here saying that your boyfriend was like, if you need that, then why don't you tell me? I was raised by a single woman. For me, I'm like, nah, I'm gonna get it. Yeah. I get it.
See, I'm that way too.
I don't do that. No, I am like, that way. Cause with my dude, I'm an esthetician, so he bought majority of my lash equipment, and I'm just like, and then he keep asking like, okay, what else do you need? And I'm just like, nah, I got it. And he's like, oh, you really don't want me to do nothing? I'm like,
I ain't like that.
I be like, nah,
what I need.
See, I am, and it is bad.
But I have a mental thing where it's like, I don't never want nobody to tell me you wouldn't have that if
it wasn't for
me. Yes.
Don't throw nothing in my face. Don't throw nothing in my face.
That's pride, though. Do you not feel like that's pride because you helped me?
I know mine came from a child, and I realized that, and I had to talk to my mama because I had to tell her, like, like when I was Like when I turned 16, I got a job and I was working like 3 jobs because I didn't want nobody telling me I won't do 15, this for you 16. Or I'm not gonna do it anymore. Like 3 jobs. Like I didn't even do sports because I didn't want to hear those words. Like don't tell me that. So when I got older, I told my mama like, you know what, you kind of messed me up because you used to be telling me like, oh, I'm not your birthday coming up, I'm cancel this or you're not gonna do this for no reason though. Like not even like main big reasons. Like I wasn't doing nothing. But like you will try to take something from me. So now I had it in my mind to where I'm gonna do everything on my own because I don't want nobody to think they could take something from me or throw nothing in my face.
That childhood trauma. Like my mom, she didn't take nothing from me, but she instilled.
It was just the words.
She instilled the get it yourself. Like go get it. Get it
but
yourself.
That's why I be feeling like we set up, and that's what be hurting me as a single woman. Later, it's like, damn, because my mama started kicking me out at 16, 15, 16. But I don't have no ill will against her. You have to know people's past to get them grace, right? I have no ill will against my mom. But anyways, she instilled into me that hard working. I had a job at 16, has constantly. But now, like 33, I feel too independent. I'm too independent.
Me too.
And the fact.
Let me make sure I don't keep going. Because I don't even think last time. Like,
upload this too. Say upload this too. I am. It's gonna be the interlude. It's gonna be there. The interlude is gonna be her.
Y'all ain't never seen that
one? No. I think I
probably haven't. She probably doing it.
That
she probably doing it
wrong.
The only thing that the beat that you got that I have
the
in my
song
head
is that it with the little no. I'm gonna find it.
That little Kim shit that they be doing.
I know somebody. I'm fine. Don't worry.
Come on, she got 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So here I go again. Take 5. No, it's really take 3. We're back. Lost storage. Probably still is losing it. I hope this is take 3 of talking about being independent. We're just really gonna wrap it up because I don't know what's going on. It will be so much better next time. We could continue the whole end up. You could finish like your final thoughts on it. We got final thoughts. Okay. And that'll be that because I don't know what's going on with my phone right now. Next time I will have all my gear. Laptop, iPad.
Everything. Well, this was good though because
it was still nice.
Yeah, it was still nice. So I think next time it'll be even better.
Okay.
My final thought, right? Just don't allow yourself to be too independent to where it backfire on you. I'll say this again. I think that vulnerability leads to victory. So you have to be vulnerable or put yourself in a vulnerable state so you can actually become victorious. And that's with whatever you're dealing with, not just relationships, right? So just don't allow it to consume you to where you blocking what could potentially become a blessing for you. And that's what I would say.
And also your final thoughts on the whole learning before loving.
Learning before loving. Honestly, I'm going to take it old school. You need to get your flesh in order and start praying to the Most High, okay? You need to lean to His understanding and not your own, and you'll be good. And that's really how I feel. Like, if we do just that, get our desires together, like stop being so squirrels in our pants, so to speak, or just the desire to be loved. I'm probably talking to myself. But, but that is my whole thing. Of course, it's so imperative to learn before you love. We are getting older, so we don't have as many do-overs. You feel me? And then it'll just give you so much more peace, clarity, and you would have dodged catching that body if it wasn't worth it.
Adding that to your notch.
Yeah.
Okay, you go with your final thought.
So my final thoughts on the whole.
You keep going. I'm just looking.
On the whole independence thing, stop being afraid to ask for help. Don't feel like less of a person if you gotta get help. Like it's okay to need help. It's okay to need others. God didn't put us on here on earth for just you and yourself. He put you on here to find a significant other to help multiply, and not even just relationship wise, like family wise, friends wise. Lean on your support. Like you can't do everything by yourself. And then as far as like what is it? Learning before loving. Like I'm real big on that. You know, don't be out here just getting unnecessary soul ties. Like soul ties is so real. Like whether people want to believe it or not.
100%.
Yeah, soul ties are real.
Soul ties in love again.
Okay.
Girl, that's my song.
Like don't just be out here catching unnecessary bodies. You don't really know a person until you learn the person. Like you don't know them. They wear these masks and they show who you think they are and not their true colors. So give it time. Don't be rushing into anything, trying to find love. Like if you feel like you looking for something, you know, find it in yourself first before you're trying to find it in somebody else. So that's my thought.
Okay. Well, my final thought about independency, and I'm probably talking to myself as well. Well, I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna speak on experience where it's one of those I could learn to start accepting more things and not have that negative mindset to where it's like somebody always gonna tell me, oh, you would have had that because of me, or take it from me, or